Now, Rashad, let's play a quick little game. Scale of 1 to 10, how much do these people deserve credit based on what I'm gonna tell you about them? So Mitt Romney put out a statement. What happened today was an insurrection incited by the president of the United States. Mitt Romney, how much credit does he deserve?
I give Mitt a 5, man.
I'll give him a 5, okay. Yeah, okay. GOP Representative Adam Kinzinger is, I believe, the first, and I think to this point, the only elected representative on the GOP side who has called for Trump to be removed via the 25th Amendment. He put out a video, he says, and he's a current serving congressman for the Republicans. He says he needs to be removed, it's too dangerous, get him out of there.
He gets a 1 because he supported this madness for 4 years. And now you got down to 13 days, you want to say something like this. He gets a 1.
Okay. Kelly Loeffler said, when I arrived in, this is late yesterday. When I arrived in Washington this morning, I fully intended to object to the certification of the electoral votes. However, the events that have transpired today have forced me to reconsider, and I cannot now in good conscience object. So Kelly Loeffler, who was just rejected by the voters of Georgia, is no longer supporting the effort, or was no longer supporting the effort to overturn the vote. Some people like Kathy McMorris Rodgers and Steve Daines also they were going to support stopping the vote, and they have switched as a result of what happened yesterday. How much credit does Kelly Loeffler and them get?
Yeah, Loeffler gets a -10. And the reason she gets a -10 is because she literally incited the crowd before she went in and said that she was planning to object. She is was part of the speaking circuit for that same group. So yeah, she's a -10.
Yeah, that last rally right before her election, she came out and her big applause line was, I'm going to support Ted Cruz and all of them with stopping the vote.
That's right.
Okay, well, you got the applause. And you know who was in that crowd? People who are ideologically indistinguishable from those who stormed the Capitol. Might have even been some of the same people, honestly. Maybe we'll find out. Anyway, one other individual, this is a former Attorney General William Barr said, orchestrating a mob to pressure Congress is inexcusable. The president's conduct yesterday was a betrayal of his office and supporters. So is William Barr a new resistance hero?
He gets a 0. He's a goose egg. He's at 0. And the reason this guy gets a 0 from me is because he manipulated that office. He, from day one, from how he did the Mueller report to how he came out before the Mueller report was released and said, oh, it's just nothing here. There's no evidence. And it was all a lie. He acted as the personal attorney for Donald Trump and not the attorney general of these United States of America. He was involved in the Ukraine deal. I mean, this guy got his hands dirty with Donald Trump for a long time. So no, he gets no credit because he's figured out how to tweet something decent.
I 100% agree. He tried to cover up the Ukraine thing. He tried to stop the whistleblower's account from coming out that set the whole thing in motion. And finally, one more. Leader of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, put out a statement today saying that they're going to be banning Trump indefinitely on the platform, at the very least until the inauguration, because of how dangerous he's become. They might reinstate him after that. It might be permanent, we don't know. But Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook, how much credit do they deserve?
Let me tell you this, man. I got a homeboy named Dinky. Dinky was raised with me. Dinky put on Facebook one day in an argument, he said, I'm gonna come see about you. He was in an argument with somebody. To this day, he's not allowed back on Facebook for that comment.
Wow.
Donald Trump has literally threatened to blow people up, to use bombs. He has incited violence intentionally. He has done it as a routine. So I get it, Mark. The guy has 13 days left. I would have given you a 2, you get a 1. I would have given you a 2 if you left out the part about the inauguration.
Exactly, yeah. Mark Zuckerberg, like, first of all, I'm done with Mark Zuckerberg for the rest of my life. I don't care what he says or does. I don't care what reason. It's something self-serving because that's the only thing he can do. Now, Mark Zuckerberg, now he's become too dangerous. Like, there is a case to be made that if in 2015 or early 2016, Facebook had actually cared at all about fake news and not like CNN fake, I mean, literal invented news to whip your mom and your grandpa into a fury to support Trump. If they had taken that seriously, Trump might not have been president in the first place. And they allowed him to lie in ads. It's been well documented. We had Jeff Luggum on so many times to talk about it. For years, he has been benefiting not just Donald Trump, but all of the grifters and right-wing media that have been propping up Donald Trump. They have been advantaging them and exempting them from the requirements every step of the way. And now, when we can see the light at the end of the tunnel, Mark Zuckerberg wants to be like, oh no, remember me as one of the good guys.
Right.
No, doesn't happen. Anyway, yeah, so altogether, all of the Republicans get like 8 out of 100.
There you go, correct. It sounds about right, actually, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.